Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Cindy Daychuck with Queen Bee Creations, and it should come as no surprise looking down here that we are going to be doing some wood slice ornaments. These are a lot of fun to make and you can really take them in a lot of different directions. Today I have a very specific direction in mind, but first up, there we go, is I need to get a base coat of paint on them. Now, I've got some plastic wrap down, so don't freak out. All that I want to do is do like a little circle of white in the middle of these so that I've got a bit of a background to play with. And I'm just using Casement by Fusion. I'm going to get them all done and I'm going to get them put off to the side for tomorrow. So we're good to go once they're all dry. All right, I have most of my wood rounds painted. A couple of them I decided to do blue, so they're still drying a little bit. But here's where we're going. I have some beach glass. You can see some of the little pieces that I picked from. I have some white glue. I have markers. And what I'm looking at doing is doing little beach glass ornaments. So this one, let me see about just gluing those guys down. I sketched out a bunch of little patterns here. So I'm gonna refer to my little sketches, my little plans, and go from there. So this one's not too bad to glue down, although now I'm looking kind of going, maybe I want them this way. I do want them this way. I'm just using white glue. They're gonna have to sit and dry, obviously. And I'm gonna have to put some holes in them and put ribbons, but this is the main part. So we're putting our little beach glass down and then taking some markers and adding to them as we need to. So for this one, let me just do and of course the wood rounds are rough. But let's just, oh, now I'm thinking maybe I'll do, okay, I'm changing that. Let me just do little beaks. These are little birds. My wood rounds are not sanded, so they are very rough, and I'm coming to regret that already. But for some of them, what I am going to do, I've got a little bit of greenery here that's relatively flat. Let me cut off this piece so it'll be flatter. And we're just going to put this across the base. So those guys are just talking amongst themselves up on the greenery. Let me just hold that a second. And then we can take other markers and we can write a message. So I'm just freehanding this. There we go. Now this one happens to have a partial hole, but I'm gonna have to drill a hole through them and tie a little red ribbon on. So bear in mind that this is gonna need glue gun. All right, I'm gonna go heat up the glue gun. For this one, while my glue gun is heating up, I was looking at these being some legs. There we go. And that's because this is all white. That's why I wanted to get a little bit of that blue background happening. And then I have this little triangular one. So this idea comes from my sister Carrie. And I saw that she had made some super cute ones. And I am working with her stash of beach glass, to tell you the truth. But it doesn't take tons to do this. This one, oh, I had some little guys picked out. There we go, to potentially be ears. Okay, all right, my fingers are too big. I need to use all right, I'm not even good with the tweezers. There you go, there's one. Maybe if I just dot the glue where I want it to go. There we go. And now I want to draw a bit of a nose. And just a couple of little eyes. And I also have a little white gel pen just to do some little snowflakes falling. Just a little bit of a background. And I think just a little bit of a berry in there. But this one I think definitely needs some hot glue to glue down in there. There we go. All right. What next? Now that my hot glue is working, let me get this guy glued down into place so that I can say it's done. Now you could dot just a little eye on each if needed. Okay, done. This guy, and this is what I like to do, is just kind of lay out the little pieces to make sure I have something. So this one I was thinking of the branch getting glued down. Just up along the top. Maybe a tinge lower because I forgot I have to drill holes in these. And then each of my little tiny, tiny pieces of beach glass. Now, you could use little pebbles, little stones. Beach glass, I know, is hard to come by. I didn't realize how much of a thing beach glass is until my sister was educating me about this. But you can certainly buy little bags of mixed beach glass colors and things if you're nowhere near a shoreline where you could try and see about collecting some. Let me just get rid of the glue strands. And then these ones, just become little ornaments that are hanging from the tree. There we go. Just looking to see. Okay, for this one, I was thinking of 3 little trees. Maybe you turn around. Maybe you can just hot glue all of this. And then I was looking at little brown pieces, which I think is a common one to find, little beer bottle glasses as trunks here. And there we go. You can do the ribbon. You could put a little star on top if you wanted, if you had a little something. And, you know, you just start playing. You just start looking at the shapes that you got. How do they fit together? What could you do with them? And you take it from there. I know you know what this one is. So we can draw some little stick arms coming out. Definitely some buttons, but I think maybe a big Sharpie would be better for that one. And so in the Sharpie mode, and maybe if there's a little teeny tiny one, maybe we could stick this little guy up there. That could be a little bird. All right, and then maybe just a tinge of greenery. So I think you guys get the idea. I'm going to keep playing and coming up with a couple of ideas, and then I'll share them with you once they're done, so that you can get an idea of some of the different patterns, perhaps. Little things that you can do to kind of, you know, perk them up. Have them as little little fun, cute ornaments. Okay, these are a little addictive. I made 10. Just because I kept getting ideas. So here we go. We've got a couple of little birds in a branch, right? Just chatting amongst themselves. I did a little martini glass saying cheers. I have some other little birds sitting on a branch with joy. I've got some little Christmas trees. I have a snowman with a little bird on its twig arm. A little Christmas tree with a bird up in a tree. Little Christmas ornaments hanging from a branch. I had to do another snowman, so with some snow. This one started, okay, so this one I was thinking polar bear. That's why it was white, but I think it looks more like a dog than a polar bear, so I'm going with dog now. And I'm okay with dog for Christmas ornaments. And this guy, little bit of a Rudolph with the red nose and a couple of ornaments hanging from his antlers. And really, you could do just about anything. So this took very, very, very little beach glass. And I think that you can buy packets of beach glass, like frosted glass. It's probably not from a beach. They probably just do it in a factory somewhere, but you can buy little packets of them off of Amazon and in craft stores. I mean, if you are by a lake or an ocean where you can gather your own beach glass, you are ahead of the crowd. I stole from my sister's stash. So I wasn't out any, but they're super fun and they're super cute. And I think that, again, it's one of those things that you can just kind of make up whatever. I, being me, drew some sketches and went with that. I didn't do all of them. So, you know, I had an idea for some, because I had to stop somewhere and I ran out of wood slices and you know, I had little teeny weeny ones, which sort of, again, limited me. Some of the bigger ones were easier with some of the bigger pieces of the beach glass stone, well, glass. Stone. Beach glass, but I had like an idea for an angel. I had, an idea for like a stack of birds, putting a little ornament on a tree that was perhaps a little adventuresome. I thought, oh, maybe I could do like a string of lights, right, with a saying. What else did I think I could do that I couldn't do? No, I did all of those guys that I sketched out. So again, you know, just kind of sketch them to give yourself an idea of what little pieces of glass that you could come up with. And what I did was then I went through some of the glass and started to pull, you know, the little pieces that I'd need and put them on top of the piece of wood that I'd be using so that I had it sort of organized before I got started. And that's when, with the white, that I realized I had painted all the bases white, but the white glass, the clear glass, wasn't going to really show. So that's when I painted it blue. And then that allowed me to be able to do some snowflakes. But I think this was fun. And I think it's super cute. And, you know, I think this could be something that you can do with some, you know, maybe like some construction adhesive or, you know, what other kind of glue, like maybe an E6000 or something even. Oh, my glue is stuck to my drawer. You know, or a Gorilla Clear grip so you can dot it, drop the stone in, something like that. So you can even do this with your kids and get them marking them up. Let me know what you think. Love to hear from you as always. And, you know, just a little something. Looking forward to seeing you on the next one. And until then, take care.